how to not end up in the friend zone. I like to begin with the fact that the friend zone is like smoking. It's much easier to just not start smoking in the first place than to then try to quit. It's also much easier to just not get into the friend zone rather than to try to exit the friend zone. So that's why first I tell you how to not get into the friend zone in the first place. This is very simple. The reason why you end up in the friend zone is because you're an idiot and a coward. You probably didn't want to hear that, but it's your fault. And even if you're saying, no, it's not my fault, whose fault is it then? Can you change that person? No. So if it's your fault, believe me, it's much easier. And it usually is, because the reason why you end up in the friend zone is because you act like a friend. You need to actually show that you want more. And the easiest way to show that you want more is to just flirt. Flirting is so easy. You can literally just make jokes about like cooking dinner together tonight or whatever. You can give compliments. If you tell somebody that you think she's really cute, she's not going to think that you want her as a friend, because it's pretty obvious what you're hinting at. Another thing you can do is touching. Now, what I mean is not, hey, just go up to the girl you like in school and just smack her ass. Like, please don't do that. What I mean is, you know, there were like these fucking cringe ass dudes in middle school who were like, there was a girl they obviously liked and they wanted something from her and she wasn't paying attention to them, and he went up to her and he was like, bro, what the fuck? Why are you so afraid of touching her? If you want something, just go and be like, just put your hand on her shoulder. And then just wait until she turns, and then you just say what you want. Or when you meet her, hug her. I know there are these fucking crazy ass like cringe dudes who will give like a fist bump or a handshake, like, or do like, you know, like this, like, bro, what the fuck? The number one reason why you always get into friend zone is because you're just too afraid of rejection. And so what you do instead is that you try to not show your feelings so that you won't get rejected. But that doesn't lead anywhere because you won't get accepted either. So what will happen is you will just end up in the purgatory of the friend zone. So don't be so afraid of rejection. Nothing bad will happen. And stop being so afraid of saying or doing what you want. Honestly, I don't think I've ever been friend zoned since I started doing this. The last time when I was friend zoned was when I was like 16. Now, even when you do all of that, I know that some people just won't get it, or maybe they will get it, but they will still be like, yeah, I get what you mean, but I only want to be friends. And then what you can do is just don't allow it. All you have to do is just say, I don't want to be friends. All I ever do when somebody tells me, can't we just be friends instead? Is just, I don't want to be friends. It was nice talking. Bye. And then you just stop talking. If you clearly made it obvious to somebody that you like them and they said, let's just be friends, that's a clear rejection. So from that, you should be expecting that you're never going to get a yes. So you just say, okay, then I just don't want anything more. I don't want to be friends, because why the fuck would I want to be friends? So you can just close it and stop talking. And if you're like, yeah, but I do want to be friends, no, believe me, you don't. And the reason why you shouldn't be friends after that is because you will never be true friends. Agreeing to just be her friend won't be good for neither of you, because you won't truly have her as a friend, because you want more, and so you're not going to look at her like a friend, and you're not going to be able to share as much. So really it's not as valuable as a true friendship. And you won't be her true friend either, because you will be a dude who will just stay around in hopes of one day getting something more. So the best thing to do is just stop talking, and what will actually happen is sometimes these people come back. Sometimes maybe 2 hours pass. That happened to me before, where some girl was like, hey, let's just be friends. And I was like, you know I don't want to be friends. You know that I want more. And so if you don't want that, that's fine, but then I'm just exiting your life. And then like an hour passed and she was like, oh wait, no, actually don't. But usually if you actually clearly show your attraction, what will happen is there won't be a clear friend zoning event, because you will just see that if she's not interested, she's just gonna maybe not answer as much. And if you're not an idiot, you will pick up on that and you'll just stop talking to her. Now, it does take some time to get used to picking up on the signs, but eventually you will get better at it. But I know that you wanted to watch this video because chances are you're already in the friend zone. And there's really only 2 ways for you to exit the friend zone. One is you just leave, which doesn't really make any sense. The other is you tell her that you like her. I know that it's difficult as fuck, but believe me, even if she says no, you will probably feel much better afterwards. You will feel like you've dropped a stone off of your shoulder, because being in the friend zone almost feels like a shitty relationship, to be honest. So just get your shit together, go up to her, don't write a text, because then there's the chance of not responding, or maybe she will be busy and she will respond after like 5 hours, and for 5 hours straight you will be sitting like, when will she respond? Don't do that. Just go to her, talk with her, and just tell her like, look, I like you, and most likely she will say no. That's just the hard truth. Now, if she says yes and she likes you back, then you're happy. Then there's nothing more for me to say. If she says no, sorry, I don't like you back, and she says, let's just stay friends, then you say, okay, look, I don't want to be your friend, and then you just don't talk to her again. And then the next time when you meet somebody that you like, you actually let them know, and believe me, you will not get in the friend zone. I'm wishing luck for you, and after you're done talking to her, watch this video next.